In this video, I'm going to break down the one skill that goes undertrained in all aspects of basketball that will help separate you from your competition so you can get more playtime and make more of an impact on the game. I'm Coach Furtado. I am an assistant varsity coach with Venice High School basketball, and I'm also the founder and head coach of BTG Basketball. As a basketball trainer, it's my job to help you all get results and maximize your basketball experience. So let's dive in. This skill is more valuable than cash. It's how a lot of big businesses have designed their business models. It is everywhere, and that is our attention. Our attention is 100% how to become a better basketball player. And before I kind of break that down, I want to talk about what gets in the way of being focused and having our attention when we train. And, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, all of these algorithms, including YouTube, are designed to grab your attention. My job as a creator to you of this video, I have to create a hook. I have to create a thumbnail to grab your attention. That is one of the most important aspects of life in general in today's world with digital media. Digital media is always trying to get your attention. Your friends are trying to get your attention. And so what do we do with all of these distractions, with social media, with our friends wanting us to peer pressure us and influence us to do something else? The most important aspect that great basketball players have and great leaders have is they have clarity. Number one, you need to have clarity over what skills you want to train on and get better. What type of player do you want to become? So when you're looking, who do you look up to? And I want you to answer those questions after this video, or pause the video and answer those now, because our attention comes from our focus, and our focus comes from what we prioritize and have clarity around. And I want to talk about one of the biggest reasons that athletes, they train a ton of hours in the gym. And I see at this generation, it works, is in the gym more than, in my opinion, my generation and the generations before. However, right, it's a very skilled generation, but we're not seeing the same results that I feel like we could. And one of the big reasons is because I see a lot of athletes, when they're training, they're not present. They're just going through the motions. How often, when you go and train by yourself, do you do the same thing every time? Do you just kind of cross shot, cross go in the layup? How often do you imagine a defender in front of you? How often do you grab a friend who's a little bit better than you and helps you, challenge you to get to the rim in a certain way? The best way for us to get results is to have, number one, an attention to detail, but to challenge ourselves. And the importance of challenge is, when we're challenged, we feel present, right? We're here. We have to be able to problem solve, right? How am I going to get around this defender, right? How am I going to get my shot off against this guy who's bigger than us, or this girl who's faster than me? How am I going to do that? And so when we train, I'm going to share 3 different aspects that we need to include in our training every time, so we can make sure we have attention to detail and attention and presence and focus in our workouts. Number 1, every time we train, we need to have micro goals for our workouts. Okay, so let's say I walk into the gym and I am working out by myself. I want to work on shooting off the dribble. Well, I'm going to set a micro goal, right? I want to shoot X% at X when I'm going like game speed, right? And then I really want to focus on that. So I want to hit 7 out of 10 pull-ups, all right? And I keep going, right? And I keep working on it. It doesn't mean that I go slow, right? And my second point of this is, we have to get out of our comfort zone if you want to be present, have attention, and get results. You have to be out of your comfort zone. If you are, kind of training slow and you're training at a speed that you feel comfortable with, then you're not going to see the results that you could be seeing. You may shoot a high percentage in practice. However, when we train, right, we want to have our practice training results translate into the game. And we do that by being focused, having our attention, and stretching our comfort zones. That's why it's great to play 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, do small-sided games. I post different small-sided games on my shorts, and I'll be posting more throughout the year. There are also some other great, YouTube people to follow. Follow TJL Training, By Any Means Basketball. Those are both a couple of great resources. Coach Tony Miller, that you can go find some small-sided games that you can go grab some friends with, or maybe you're a trainer. Small-sided games give people an opportunity to challenge not only the move, right, but also the decision when to make it. Because one of the things that I see as I go to AAU tournaments or I'm watching high school basketball is the amount of predetermined moves. And the reason that so many athletes are predetermining their moves is because when we are training, right, we're training like robots and zombies and monotonous, and we're just going tween, cross, go to the rim. And when in reality, basketball is a very fluid game. We have to be able to react to what a defender does. So the more we can train those reaction skills, because we're challenged out of our comfort zone, the better we're going to get. And the last one I want to leave with you all is you have to have a refocus word. So let's say your brain, starts to drift off, right? You're in a training session and you start thinking about the homework you have to do later, or, something that your friend said to you. Have a 2-clap, right? Say focus, right? Say magic beans. It doesn't matter. So right now I want you to write down what is your refocus word when you start drifting off. Because if you can be insanely present in your training and progress, it is going to dramatically improve your results. I love this quote by Kobe Bryant. He says, "It's not about the number of hours you practice. It's about the number of hours your mind is present during the practice." And if you got something from this video, make sure to subscribe it, comment on it, like it. That's how we boost this algorithm. 2, make sure that our athletes like yourself practice with intention, attention, and focus so y'all can get the results you want, become dogs in the game, make an impact, and maximize your basketball experience. Remember to shoot for greatness, lead for impact. Coach Furtado out.